Hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Agricraft 5. We're here at the base, and so I've done a little bit of work off camera, collecting some more resources, and most importantly, obsidian. So we're going to be building our nether portal today. That's the plan anyway. So if I grab myself some flint, piece of iron, we can make ourselves a flint and steel. And we can get ready for our trip into the nether. Which should hopefully go okay. And I'm just going to grab some iron because I would probably like to make a bit of armor, because I do have a tendency to get killed by blazes while I'm in the nether, which is, it's been annoying, and it was annoying in my previous series for me anyway, I found. So, do I have any string? I do. Awesome. I like a bow as well, I think. And I can probably make some arrows. So I've got feathers, I've got flint. I'm wondering if I've already got some there. I feel like I should have more than I've got, but whatever. Just make a few arrows now. 25, that'll probably be enough just to keep me alive for the time being. We should be able to just head in. I haven't done a lot since last time other than getting more resources. So I got the obsidian from over here. You can see that I poured the water onto the lava there and mined out this sort of area here of obsidian. I would have mined out more, but it takes ages, and I really could not be bothered, basically. So that's that. I'm going to pop the portal down, probably not too far away from the entrance to this base, but let's pop it here because there's already a grass block missing, I think. Sounds about right. Yep, get rid of that. And light up the portal. Good. We are good to go. So hopefully there won't be anything waiting for us on the other side. I'm sure there will be, but hopefully nothing that will kill us instantly, like a zombie pigman. Because I had that in one of my previous series. There was a okay, so that's not the safest exit from the portal, but I'll be alright, I reckon. Let's just mine up some of this netherrack here. I just want to try and make that platform exit a little bit smoother and not quite so near the edge, as it were, because it's a little bit close to a drop. I would not like to fall down there necessarily. So let's not have that. So basically just do like this sort of thing with it. Yeah, we'll bring that up 2 blocks so I don't actually jump over it, because knowing me, in the future I probably will. So that's good, it's not as precarious as it was. I can see some glowstone right up above us, so that's good as well. I'm not too bothered about using this diamond pickaxe, so I did actually find some more diamond while I was down in the mine, so I've got quite a lot of that at this stage. I think it was 18, something like that. So quite a bit. I don't think it's really that useful at this stage in the game. I haven't got a lot of stuff that uses diamond, or will be using diamond for a while, so that kind of depends what I choose to do, I guess, but whatever. Right, so I can hear a ghast already. So that's not brilliant, but I did at least bring a bow with me, so I can deal with it if it does decide to attack, wherever it is. I don't need that much glowstone, but another thing I need is blaze rods and blaze powder, because if you guys remember, I was going to make that book, the Book of Knowledge from Lordcraft, was kind of the reason why I came here, because I want a better crafting table. It's not really the reason that I want to make that book, but Actually, it is the reason I want to make that book. It's not a good reason to want to make that book, but it is the reason that I'm using at the moment. So yeah, but it's not a very good one. So I think that's another fortress over there. You see that sort of darker red, so I might actually just build like a bridge across to there, this stage. Let's grab ourselves a bunch of netherrack then, because that's going to make it really easy to get hold of nether wart and blaze rods and stuff. Hopefully, so long as it's like a reasonable size. Oh, and also wither skulls, because we do need to fight a wither if I want to get a nether star, which I think I need to make a transmutation table. I'm not really sure. I've completely forgotten how to make one. Oh no, I don't need to do that. Oh, I'm wrong. I don't actually need to make one of those. I don't need to fight a wither to get that, but I would like to fight a wither regardless, because I need nether stars for some other stuff. So it might take a little while to pillar over to there, but I'm hoping it's not going to be too boring on camera. I didn't even check to see whether I was recording until just now, but yes, I am in fact recording. So I can see some sunstone down in the lava there. That's from Ars Magica, I think. I'm somewhat concerned about the state of Ars Magica on the server at the moment, because we did, in fact, crash the game when we were attacked by a mana creeper. So I don't know what happened there, but I'm concerned that something to do with the particle system in Ars Magica perhaps isn't working with some of the mods I've got installed, perhaps. So I'm not going to use that for a while, I think, unfortunately. I'm going to have to look at that again at some point in the future. Okay, so the bridge is kind of constructed. I'm nearly there. I'm going to grab a bit more netherrack from over here, and we're probably going to put a railing up the side so I don't fall off as well, because knowing me, I will fall off the bridge or get knocked off by a ghast or something. I'd rather not have that happen anytime soon. I could go back to base and pick up cobblestone, but on the other hand, this isn't really taking that long, so yeah, the goal for this episode is just to get stuff from the nether and make that new elemental workbench that I can use. And I might look at some more power generation options when we get around to there, because at the moment we've got our coal generator, and that's not the best one in the world. Whereas we do have a good supply of eggs, so I may try out the new generator that I added to Agricraft this week, called the Hungry Generator, and that uses food to generate power. Oh dear. Oh no. Don't want that. Less of that, please. Right, there we go. That should be. Grab a little bit more from here. I think I want at least like 2 stacks of it, just because. And I'll probably want some more back for when we get into the base, because I'll probably need it at some point in the future as well, just otherwise. I'm actually going to build the railing on this side of the bridge, I think, for now. Because then I can run into the railing directly. Of course, this can all be ignored later when I get flight, but it's going to be a while off, I think, because unfortunately, flight in this game, the new extra utilities, angel rings, are quite expensive compared to their old counterparts. Well, actually, no, they're cheaper than their old ones, but you need to make a golden lasso and a cursed lasso, and then you can capture a ghast and a bat in it, I think, is the goal, and then you can craft it quite easily. It's just the matter of capturing the ghast. The bat's fine, because, you know, bats are easy. But the thing with the ghast is you've got to weaken it somewhat, and then once it's weakened, you can then, from there, you can continue. Oh dear. Yeah, once you've weakened it, you can then capture it, which is kind of awkward, because it means you've got to get it to come to land. So it can be easy, because they can get trapped in caverns and stuff. But if that doesn't happen, then it's going to take you forever, pretty much, to do, which isn't great, of course. And soul sand, that's another thing I need to get from here. Oh, there we go, that's what I needed. Just get down. This probably isn't going to be the right location for this, but that's fine. Oh, actually, no, it was fine. It actually is the correct place to put that down there. Yes, that should be fine. I won't bother about shoring up the end part there. I'll come back to it later if I need. I'm not seeing a lot of mobs around. Are we on hard? Well, I actually can't really check that because we're on a server now, but yeah, I think we're on hard. And there's a wither skeleton? Yep. These aren't too difficult to fight. Ah, okay, that makes it a lot easier. So to make a curse lasso, you need to combine a golden lasso with a drop of evil. First time I did that was in my last season, but you guys didn't see that because I didn't upload that part. But it took me so long to get that thing, and I suspect that's because I wanted it so much. Whereas in this one, I completely forgot that I needed it, so that was fine. And there's some blazes up there, which is what I need as well. Oh, it's a blaze spawner. Awesome. I might pick that up actually. Using the EnderIO broken spawner thingy that it has. Oh gosh. Thank you pre 1.10 or 1.9 combat mechanics. You're the best. You're the reason that I'm not dead right now. Is that 2 molten cores there? Let's just pick this up. Make sure we've got a spawner to take back with us. The molten cores turn into magma cream, which isn't what I want, really. Kind of want blaze rods, but you know, whatever. Okay, that should be good. So that's going to be quite a few blaze rods at least. There's a ghast up there, so we'll try and shoot him from here. Because I've got a ghast here, and he's disappearing on me. No, stop unrendering. Bugger, he's leaving. Okay, that's fine. I see another blaze spawner just over there, so I might go pick that up as well. And see if any blazes spawn. Yep, good. Four blaze rods? I'm sure that'll be fine. Then we can, if we need, we can make another blaze spawner. Another willow skeleton? Awesome. Oh, there's a couple of them actually. Where's he going? Friend? Friend with a skeleton? Oh, damn it, the other skeleton pushed it into me. Hey, you. Hate you. You and your steel clad armor. Or your steel armor. Clad in your steel armor, not steel clad armor. Doesn't do anything? Okay. You get any arrows back? No. Can I repair my chestplate there? It's nice. I want some. Realistically, I need some nether wart as well because I might need to brew some potions in future. So I'd like to find some of that, if possible, but I don't know whether I will. And I will need. No, not that. This nether quartz. Oh dear, what's happening now? I don't need this game. Okay. I'll be right back in a second, guys. Something's not happening. Okay, so I just restarted the server, and I think we should be good now. Yeah, we're all good. I don't know what happened there. I suppose I had it on overnight, but it was like... didn't expect it to do that to me. Dense nether quartz. Awesome. Very good indeed. Got quite a bit of nether quartz. 19... I mean, we don't need a huge amount yet, because I'm not going to be starting up on Energistics for a long time. I don't need it for anything else, except maybe as a building material, but we should be good otherwise. Let's explore this way. Let's search for our nether wart. So I need to find some stairs going down. This could... no, that's not it. Is it? It's one of those kind of ones? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Okay, that's good. Good to see. It's kind of a shame they made it so that Nether could be grown in the overworld, because it was kind of quite cool to be able to grow in the Nether. And it's like you had to grow in the Nether sort of thing, so you had to have a Nether base and all that stuff. Of course, it didn't have to be big, but it was like, you still had to... You couldn't just leave the Nether, per se. You had to actually hang about. And I thought that was pretty cool, as a concept. Because it made it actually having a home in the Nether have a purpose to it, because realistically, there isn't a lot of purpose in having a home here. Because it's like, it's really dark and dingy, it's like, why would I want to stay here for extended periods of time, sort of thing, you know? Why would I want to do that? When I could just, like, I could just leave, pick up the things I need, and that's it. That's what I'm going to do. Right, so that, I believe, is everything that I needed. I think. So we just head back upstairs again. And we should have everything. This is actually a pretty successful nether trick, so I don't normally get everything that I need. I normally have to come back later to pick up nether wart or something like that. It's not often I get nether wart. Blaze rod. Well, actually, to be fair, if I get blaze rods, I usually get nether wart as well, but not always. Not always. But I don't often get a drop of evil as well for making that cursed lasso. I didn't get a gas tier, but I can cope without. I think. I'll cope without. We'll grab a bit more netherrack on the way out, I think. I was going to make this a proper breach going along, but on the other hand, I don't really care. Hey, buddy. Off you go. He's fine, because he doesn't actually take fire damage from lava. As long as they fix that bug where you take full damage from lava, he should be fine. Yeah, there he is down there. He's having a great time. Cool, I believe that's everything I needed. Grab a bit more of this. I'm sure I'll come back at some future time to pick up more stuff. I want to build that new crafting table. You know what I will do, actually? No, the next episode... Well, okay, the rest of this episode / next episode, depending on how I'm splitting these, I haven't yet. I'm actually going to look at Tinker's Construct, because I would quite like to make myself some tools that are good. Because, you know, this diamond pickaxe is okay, and it's served me quite well up till now. But, you know, I don't want to just spend diamonds on making armor, you know. I can't just do that. So, not armor, weapons. I can't just make weapons out of, like, diamond, like, all the time. It's completely ridiculous. So, what we are going to do is set up a quick, if I can, I don't know if I can. It's actually called a workbench. And it is the elemental workbench. It's a book of knowledge. So I can grab myself a piece of leather, which I'm pretty sure I picked up some of. Yep. And some sugarcane. Yep, got some of that. Piece of redstone. Blaze dust and glowstone. Okay. Alright, that should be it. Cool. Right, that should do it for us. There, Book of Knowledge. I just have to bind that to myself by right-clicking with it. There we are. Basic research. Okay, so then I combine it with my crafting table, and we should be good to go. Bam. Elemental workbench. Done. I can go in there. So that's an upgrade to our crafting table, which is good. And it keeps inventory, and it's generally a little bit better, I think. I think it is anyway. I don't actually know, but I think it is. What's this? Huh. Weird. Okay. I could also make this kind, but I prefer mine just because it's mine. You know, I don't know. It's not actually any better as far as I'm aware. So I want to make a hungry generator. It requires aluminium casing, 2 pieces of bread, silver, and redstone. So I can do that quite easily, I think. Meanwhile, I'm also going to pick up a bunch of eggs from in here. As you see, these guys are laying like crazy. So aluminium, silver was it? I actually processed any silver, and I got 44 silver dust to go. So we can get that on the go. So if I combine these with my skillet, which is here, I can in fact make fried eggs quite easily. There we are. It's a bunch of fried eggs right there. Awesome. It's infinite food, right? Pretty much. That's all I need. Right, so then I need to turn these into plates. 8 of them into plates. So, pick up the silver that I've got hanging about here. And grab myself some wheat, which I haven't got, so I need to make bone meal. Grow some wheat quickly. Hold on to these arrows for now. Right, ribs. And more bone, cool. Make a bit of bone meal. I could make this more efficient in my crusher, but I'm not going to, because I can't be bothered. And I discovered actually off camera that because I've got Agricraft installed, I can just right click on crops to harvest them automatically. So that's pretty interesting. I didn't know that was a thing, but now I do. So now we can make ourselves some bread like so. Done. Okay, so we should be able to make everything we need. Piece of stone plus these. The aluminium casing. 2 pieces of bread, 4 silver, and 2 pieces of redstone. That should make a hungry generator. Like so. Hungry generator. Cool. So, probably want to get rid of this, right? Put this in. I think the goal here really is just to be able to pipe in just a bunch of eggs, really, I think, to be honest. So make a chest. There's a bunch of iron. Like so. I should, in theory, be able to just pipe eggs into here. Yeah, generate power that way. Cool. Now they're not going to... Well, they'll produce a fair bit, but they don't last that long, I suppose. This will just be a quick way to power myself off my farm produce, because this is far too much food for just me, realistically. You know, because I can't eat eggs that quickly in this game. As quickly as those chickens are making them, anyway. But this does mean I probably want to step up the number of chickens I've got, realistically, so I will do that. By just throwing these in. I also made a sound muffler as well, because I was kind of annoyed by the sound that these guys were making. Oops. He laid an egg because I scared him or something like that. Whatever. Right, so I should be able to put those in. As you can see, this is getting quite a bit of power here. It's not exactly the best, most viable power source in the world, but it should be fairly effective. So what I want to do now is crush up a bunch of cobblestone in the crusher here to make, I think that makes gravel and has a chance of producing sand as well. I did set that to all output, right? Yeah. And I need that so I can make some seared bricks. I think it is need grout for that, which requires sand, clay, and gravel. Yeah. I think I've got clay because I picked up some earlier. I've got 48 clay. I've got some sand and some gravel. Okay. So I can make some now. Yes. Let's do that. Just to get me going for the starting point. Oh no, it's just like this, this, and this, right? 48 grout. Okay. So sand is the limiting factor here. So I smelt this. How are we doing for power? Is this going up or down? This is still going up. Okay, so I can power those two. That's pretty good, actually. I'm happy with that. So, oh, and as you can see, with the new version of Agricraft, the machines are animated when they run. I forgot to mention that. That's pretty cool. I like that. Go. Open the furnace is the same. It has a slightly different animation to it, but it's animated as well. They're actually in sync with each other. I don't know why that. I'm guessing it's to do with the way the Minecraft handles animated textures, because I'm not doing any sort of like special handling per se. I'm just using the standard thing, and then I'm saying that if the block is currently processing items, change the state so that it animates the texture on the front. Basically, is all I'm doing, so not that surprising, I suppose, that it's doing that to me. Let's say seed tank, smeltery controller, gravel. Okay, cool. Can I make one of these yet? I suppose I could. Oh no, I can't. I can't make steel. It's over. I'm done. Oh dear. Can't make gravel. That sucks. I can't make steel. Sorry, not gravel. Can easily make gravel. I'm making it now. Right. So now I just need brick, I think, isn't it? Oh no, I need a drains and stuff, don't I? Yeah. How much sand have I got now? Are you done? No. So I can make a drain. Cool. How are you doing? Bit more to go there. I'm also going to need a casting table, I think. Just made like that. So I'm going to pop the smeltery down probably here for now. I think I'm going to make it a 2x2, probably the goal. We'll actually move it down a block, I think, for the time being. Here. Where should I put it? I feel like I shouldn't just put it like in the middle of the base here. I don't know if I have much choice otherwise. Okay. It's going there for now. Right, so now I can start processing this gravel down into sand. And I get flint as well as an extra item. Nice little extra bit of produce. Okay, that's good. Seared bricks. I can make a quick one of these guys. Force it. So I put the tank down